The last time I deliberately had a candle scent was like some cream type of thing, and it was like nice and calming, but usually I don't do candle scents really. Hey Pale Tuna Shiki, thanks for the 7 months. Sagbomo show to you too. Hey Soul Comet, hey UW Rabbit, hey Carlos Shooter. I just think that Watcher's harder to lose on than she is to win on, and it leads to a lot of the time spent in a run not being very interesting. I don't know. The last time I played a lot of Spire was back in like March and April, right? And I did 100 heart kills in 30 days, and because Watcher's win rate was so high, and also it took longer to play a run with her than the other characters because you're constantly calculating stats shifting and whatever, I probably ended up playing like half of the time on Watcher. So I just sort of feel like I've played a lot of Watcher lately this year. Wouldn't mind taking a little break and playing the other characters for a bit. I could see upgrade a card, and I guess I could also see trading boss relic stuff here. Boss relic feels pretty good on Ironclad. It feels like the upside of 4 energy is very immediately apparent because you're the only character with a 2-cost starter card. So you have more ability to spend the energy immediately early in the game. And also because your strikes are better because of vulnerable, so your strikes are actually pretty good cards to be playing compared to the other characters. And Burning Blood's pretty good, but I don't know. You can get away without it. Just had sushi shiznittle bam. Unexpected pineapple hello. Yeah, the BMG. Hey VON. Hey Batata Domage. Does Watcher not have 2-cost starter cards? Sorry. Who's Watcher? More seriously though, Watcher already cheats energy with calm stats, so I have not tended to find 4 energy to be quite as important on Watcher. Let's try this again. Hey Zyprek. Busted crown. Oh yeah, so, you know. Why do I click that button? I don't know why I click that button. Should just stop. Well, maybe fine. Busted Crown makes it so hallway fights are a lot less good than usual. Also, that hand was terrible. Wow. I just took 17. Wow. That is unfortunate. Okay, and Clothesline's an alright card. Hard to say no to that, I think. Professor I-Beam, Milo, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Longbow show to you as well. Second Wind's an okay block card. Slime Boss. I think it's probably, I don't know, it's good against sentries. I think it's probably no good here. Let's get one more hallway fight before the store. Just get a little bit more gold. One more chance at a potion. 8 plus 18 is 26. It's not enough. I'm glad to hear that, Milo. Hey, DJ McMahon. Is it Pride? Did I miss it? Two Wield's okay. Should I take it? The nice thing about dual wield is like if I can find a flash of steel or something. looking to build an infinite is a little bit more appealing when you can't find good cards to put in your deck, you know? Shops do not do that, Grain. Hey, my name is London. Depends what's in the store, doesn't it? If there's an anger in the store, I like dual wield here, I think. Do I even go to the store? I have a swift potion now. We'll be on 5 energy a decent amount next act if we make it that far. Let's try it. I think I do go to the store. Let's make sure that we can beat some elites. Firepot Combust looks pretty good to me. That both gets me through elites and sets me up for an easier slime boss fight with the Combust. Combust is just a lot of damage. And with Busted Crown, we don't necessarily have access to much damage, so getting all of it in one card is pretty nice. With a Combust for damage, being weak on turn 1 is a little bit less bad, so we could think about good face, bad face. I think we go for it. We got bad face. Whoops. Titan Weaver, thanks very much for the 3 months. Longbow Musho to you too. I like the bash upgrade. Because with 4 energy, we get to play our strikes fairly often. This is a very good draw for this fight. Do I get to play Defend here? Depends what the last card that I draw is, doesn't it? If I play Strike, I only take 7 damage. I only have to deal 25. Or 8 damage, because I think Combust is ticked twice. Dual wield saves me 1 damage. Nice. Okay, we got a bag of prep. All of a sudden the potions are flowing. And a perfected strike. Perfected strike's not that bad. It's also not that good. I'm wondering about the weak potion over the swift potion right now, but I think with clothesline, probably not. I think our potions stay like this. And then perfected strike it's genuinely interesting. It deals 18 right now, right? Could go for a dual wield perfected strike deck on 5 energy. Alright. Feels like I need more damage from somewhere. Next turn I go Bash Perfected Strike, which is going to be 7 plus... So it's 18 plus 50% is 27, but weakened down to 18 again, right? Weakened down to 21. 7 plus 21 is 28. I don't believe I have to take 1 from Combust here. Whoa. Game just like froze on me. Oh, Carnage is like the better version of Perfected Strike by quite a long way. Alright. Getting decent cards. I mean, they're not incredible. They've been better than skipping, though. This is a +6 damage upgrade. This is a +8 damage upgrade. Is this a fire potion? Fire potion saves at least 6 health? How much is it likely to save next turn? Shiz Nittle Bam. Thank you very much for the 500 bits. You heard Twitch Jorbs plays D&D. Do I play presets or homebrew? I haven't played D&D for a while. My group has been playing GURPS when we play, but honestly, in the year of COVID-19, it's more become a social group. We just want to hang out and chat with other human beings and not really need to be playing a game during that time. There's a lot of me playing Princes of the Apocalypse, I think is what it's called, up on Filthy Robot's channel. If you Google like Filthy Robot Jorbs, YouTube, D&D. Yeah, there's some of me playing other campaigns in there too. Hey Scooter, hey Jackal. Metallicize is also completely fine. Generally getting pretty decent cards here. It's an interesting turn. There's Combust, there's Carnage, there's Dual Wield on Combust and let Carnage exhaust. Carnage Strike Strike, Carnage Strike Combust. There's Gambler's Brew to sort of pass the turn. We could just let Carnage exhaust. I think I'm okay with starting with this damage, and then if we need to Gambler's Brew next turn, we can. I think here we do. Right? Clothesline Defend takes 10. I guess that's not that bad. But I'd like to go Clothesline Defend Defend or Clothesline Defend Metallicize would be even better. Sort of sucks that I'm not getting Vulnerable applied, but it should be okay. Got pretty good damage. Potion chance isn't super high, but I'm likely to get one more from the next 2 fights, I think. This is probably desirable to find a way to use 1 potion in this fight. And if I'm going to do that, it seems like this is the turn to do it. Unless it was last turn that I was meant to do it. Maybe it was last turn that I was meant to do it. Fuck. Alright, I think that's okay. We're just gonna have to rest. But I think we save the potion and accept that we're having to rest. Is there any possible way that I don't kill next turn? I'd have to not draw Carnage, in which case I could still play Clothesline for yeah. So I don't have to play Combust, I can save the 1 health. Did get a block potion back, offered a heavy blade. Don't think we want that one though. Now that I have a block potion, I could actually upgrade first. Like Combust is a pretty good upgrade. and then rest after. Just saves me some health in aggregate against Gremlin Gang, stuff like that. So if I put it at 21 health, I get to block twice. I only take one. I believe potion chance is on the low side of 50%, but not by that much. Too bad I can't be dual-wielding Carnage this turn. If I get to 5 energy for next act, that card's gonna get quite a lot better. So if I need to deal 21 next turn, I have to draw 4 energy worth of attacks, and I take damage from the slime anyway. I think it's okay to cash in block potion here. Hey, Tiamata! Hope you're well. Don't want a Warcry too much, and I missed my potion. That's too bad. We're at 31 health against Slime Boss. I have died against Slime Boss in situations where I came into the fight looking a lot healthier than this. It's a good turn 1 though. Pretty good turn 2. I think we go double combust. That puts it at 84, right? Which means that if I played a strike, it would split this turn. But that's fine. Next turn we get to go perfected strike, strike, metallicize, and it's still vulnerable. 9 puts it at 89, and then 14 is exactly 75. Yeah, so we don't want to do that. I guess that I could also play 1 combust. Put it at 91, 82... No, doesn't seem right. All right. Well, we didn't draw 5 copies of Slimed against 2 slimes who were attacking us for a total of 30, so we managed to win. That's good. To go to Act 2, got a Liquid Bronze, got a Demon Form. I suspect that we don't get to skip that Demon Form, but we don't have a lot of block. We don't have any in our relics, and we don't have much at all in our cards. We've got a Clothesline and a Metallicize. It's just like, I think the Demon Form's a bit too good to be not taking in a run where we get so few card offers. I don't have a Sword Boomerang or anything either. It's not a very good card right now. But it's so much, like, it's such a powerful card. How can I not take it? I think this is the Bell. We can go Sacred Bark. We've got 2 decent potions already. Try to get through the run using a lot of potions. Runic Cube's okay. I think we want to try to high roll a little bit on the bell here. Cage Shukun. Cage Shukun. Sorry. Thanks for the 3 months. And Inorganic, thanks for the 5 months. Agbamusho to you both. This is not Snecko. It is not Runic Pyramid. But it is Dead Branch. Ocean Belt Courier Gambling Chip. Those are pretty good relics. Those are quite good relics. Bag of Prep Gambling Chip's very good. Potion Belt and Courier have some synergy together, I guess. Let us prepare for this Act 2. We can probably make it through the act pretty safely this way, and it gets us 2 elite fights. We could also go for stuff over here, which is a little bit more spooky. 1 less campfire, 1 more elite fight, potentially. Gets us a store earlier, which is not necessarily a good thing with 209 gold right now. Might want to get up to 300 or so gold before we're taking a store. I think it has more hallway fights on the right side and fewer events. With no burning blood, we probably don't like that. Let's try the left side. Sergeant Ralph, thanks for the 32 months. Agbamusho to you too. Smiling Masks makes it so card remove always costs 50. And never costs anything other than 50. $14. So this would kill that with Combust. Looking at taking 7 plus the Combust is 8. I could use Liquid Bronze, take a little bit less. I could take less with Swift Potion as well. Actually, I'm only taking 5 because I have the Defend. I think it's reasonable to be holding on to the potion then. Warcry is not really doing much for me. I'll take an anchor though, for sure. We get a little bit more value than usual out of the gold. I don't know that a 1-cost high damage attack is really what this deck needs. Seems like block cards, just general like doing something cards are what we're looking for. We already have the Bash plus, the Perfected Strike, the Carnage plus. Combust is a lot of damage too. Could definitely see this being okay. But I'll just take the 50 gold. Whoa, I do not think I actually clicked that button, to be honest. But okay. So this is 12 plus 14 is 26. 32. 18, 24. I think I'm 1 damage short, even with a good draw. It's a lot of damage incoming. I go No, I can't get more damage. Wait, could I 18, 25, 32, 56? Yeah, I'm short. I guess we're gonna have to take a bunch of damage next turn then. I could use both potions. Nah, not worth it. Just gonna have to rest. Actually, does Dual Wield on Strike do enough damage if I draw everything? I think Dual Wield on Strike would have done enough damage because Perfected Strike would have updated its damage. Oh well. I still don't really think it was worth it to be using 2 potions to save like 10 health. Got a rest site coming. I wish the Metallicize were upgraded, because I would pretty happily be grabbing another Metallicize here, I think. If it were. One more Carnage is okay, one more Combust is okay. Demon Form seems like not a thing we want lots of copies of at the moment. One more Metallicize might be okay even though it's not upgraded. We just need block output so bad. Like Carnage, Combust, Metallicize. What do we think about these? So Carnage is like... We're missing Vulnerable. Put it up here. The fact that we don't have Vulnerable makes it a lot worse, but it's still good for elites. It's actually pretty good damage even in the boss fight, I think. The fact that I'm missing Vulnerable makes me not want to take it. It makes me want to take Combust over it for the damage pick. Combust out damages over time. Also kills us. I think a lot of the time that we win this round, we get some sort of sustain, though. Kills us. Unsmiley face. But it's very good against like Reptimancer, Slavers, Gremlin Leader. It's pretty good in the Automaton fight. The Automaton has summons, so it's 21 damage a turn. At least until the summons are dead. Metallicize is some block. I think we need to just take Combust and hope that we get block from somewhere else. Double Demon Form would be incredibly, incredibly slow. What am I looking for here? Another combust? The metallicize, I guess. I think getting rid of everything except combust is fine. Yicheng, thanks very much for the 22 months. Agbomusho to you as well. Double demon form would be fine if we had the ability to stay alive after playing 2 demon forms. Problem isn't whether we can play them or not, it's like... it's that we die while we play them. The amount of time it takes for demon form to outdamage a combust plus in this deck is very, very long. Thanks to the 400 bits for Peng. Oh, that's unlucky. Clothesline saves us 12 health here. We do have a campfire coming up. I only hit it half the time. I think it's just a fun strike carnage. Kuro Suzuki. Yeah. I'm going alright. I take a power through. Power through sounds like one of the best possible cards. Cards which give us block would be lovely. Ironclad Plus isn't actually terrible. It's a card that removes artifact charges, which matters sometimes. Let's try it. I guess the reason to grab demon form would be for the automaton fight if I think that I'm unlikely to get an upgrade later. I think I like taking the upgrade before the store and relic, because I could get a resting relic pretty easily, like if this is a Dreamcatcher or a Regal Pillow. I can just take Sapphire Key over Molten Egg. I'm not looking for many more attacks, to be quite honest. So Rupture's more strength. If only I had something to do with strength, like a Reaper or a Heavy Blade or a Sword Boomerang or anything, really. I don't hate buying Ghostly Armor and True Grit. I like Medkit. I have Courier here, so I want to, like, make sure I'm picking from the right pile first. I guess I buy the Relic first for Dead Branch, maybe? I don't know. Bag of Marbles ain't bad. I might just buy the rest of the relics. Not Ginger, but Bag of Marbles and Vajra. Still leaves me enough money to buy a True Grit as well. Bag of Marbles with an Anchor, 7 cards, and a Gambling Chip. Just does a lot of damage. Maybe Private Ryan. Probably, I don't know. It is nice to remove a strike. +1 strength forever, though. Should have bought the skills before removing the card. In case I like saw a disarm afterward or something, I might have taken the disarm. Probably just want these. Do I discard Carnage so I can play Combust or Metallicize here? And still draw Carnage later? I definitely want to play the Bash. I think I actually do. Smythe, thanks for the 2 months. One show to you as well. Is Havoc good? Sometimes. All of the cards are good sometimes. Pretty much. I have 2 hallways after this fight and I'm on 18 health. Teensy bit monk ass. And I'm on less than 18 health. Might not even get to the boss fight. This is 51 plus 14. Centennial puzzle's even more damage, although it often goes off of Combust on turn 1, unfortunately. Don't want any of these. Just trying to work out if I need to attack pot here. I think I might be dead to Automaton no matter what. Heavy Blade doesn't quite work with Akabeko, unfortunately. Trying to save as much health as possible. Berserky, thanks very much for the raid. The attack for 14 here is not very good for saving our health. It's taking 6. Easy. What am I drawing toward? There isn't really anything. Unfortunately, I need the power potion for the next fight too, so I just have to sort of hope that I get lucky here, I think. So dual wield doesn't get played, but I can play Ghostly Armor, Defend, Clothesline, Stay Alive, deal 18 to it. It's at 31, 24. This is 18 plus 6 is 24. Gonna need to kill next turn though. What's the alternative? Don't play Combust? It doesn't seem like a great plan. Okay, we drew cards that we didn't want. That's good. Good. Hey, a Surge. Thanks for the 10 months. Bomusho to you too. It seems somewhat important to put Demon Form in play turn 1 here. More important than clearing artifact charges, I think. Pretty sure. More important than playing Combust even, I think. That's no good. Pretty sure I have to power potion now. Barricade is sort of a hit at the moment. King 2 vulnerable. Potentially dual wield this. Maybe it's meant to be in flame. Don't gain very much block with Juggernaut. I would have to have Swift Potioned beforehand to be able to dual wield it actually. I go to... So 320 health is a lot of health. And I think I can never block the Hyper Beam, which means I have to kill by turn 6, right? His hand is so bad. I was going to deal the most damage by turn 6 without killing me. Is it Berserk? Might actually be Berserk. Unlucky. Could attack potion into Pommel Strike. Feels very, very difficult from here, though. You can't get Reaper from attack potion, no. Oh my god. Alright, well, GG. Gave it my best. Nice. And MW. I think I might have to stop trading boss relics. I think it's just making the game unenjoyable for me. Alright, Silent Run. Yeah, collected company? Anyway, reach the boss to receive more blessings. It's very unlikely that we snipe an elite. How do I feel about Riddle with Holes in Act 1? Deals 15 damage for 2 energy. Silent has trouble with loading up on... It's basically a damage common, right? Silent has trouble loading up on damage commons because the way that Silent blocks requires high block card density, and the way that Silent deals damage late game does not require high damage card density at all. So a lot of late game Silent decks really heavily benefit from not having damage commons in them, because you need to have like backflips and dodge and rolls if you're blocking with dexterity. If you're blocking with like malaises or wraith forms, it doesn't always matter that much. But yeah, in general, I think Silent is the character where it's most noticeable that over preparing for Act 1 elites comes at the cost of having the ability to do stuff late game. RoboPunky, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Bomo show to you too. The clock over the Twitch logo. What? Holy fights should not be dealing you a lot of damage on the Silent the Hacker. Not the first 3 anyway. Pretty happy with the footwork here. I think the Poison Stab Plus is a good amount of damage, and we're likely to get a damage card from the next floor too. One of these two. No offensive potions. Already took 1 footwork. Taking another footwork here is okay against Lagavulin or sentries, but it's very bad against Gremlin Knob. Like, very bad. We need to take Riddlewithals against Gremlin Knob. We could just try to roll not Gremlin Knob. That'd be one approach. We also sometimes get potions from question marks. There are a variety of things that can happen at question marks. Who's the... yeah. I just need the damage. Give it away for 29 health. Lets me upgrade Neutralize or a Strike. Alright, well, thanks Riddlewithals. You did great. Appreciate you helping out. I don't know if I actually beat Lagavulin at the moment. Hopefully we get something else from this fight. Playing Riddle against Lagavulin is painful. You like play it the first time you draw it, and then you stop playing it. Lagavulin's mostly dead to our poison anyway. Wow. It's pretty hard to go wrong with Fumes or Crippling Cloud here. It is plausible that Poison Stab is the pick because of it being better against Gremlin Knob, but I have 64 health. How many Gremlin Knobs can there really be? Pick your poison. Oof. This fight shouldn't be too bad with Footwork and Noxious Fumes, so I'm going to go ahead and save the duplication pot for the Super Elite that we're taking next. Cool ball. Thanks very much for the 5 months. I'm Fomo Show to you too. How to deal with Time Eater if using shivs. Make sure that you deal enough damage to kill it. And then block its incoming attacks. Time Eater just punishes you for playing low value cards. Just because you have shivs in your deck doesn't mean you need to be playing a ton of low value cards. A lot of successful strategies that revolve around shivs are gonna revolve around making the shivs deal a lot of damage. If I ever killed Time Eater with shivs in real life, not recently. Storm of Steel is probably not what you want. Good fight! Maybe I should have just committed to killing the middle one. I think I overestimated how much damage I was drawing. Ironclad's excellent. Quick Slash and Endless Agony are both alright. Diabito, thanks for the 20 months. On Pomo show to you too. I think I'll just take Endless Agony. Tungsten Rod's another pretty good defensive relic. How often does this die to Gremlin Knob? Fairly often. Max HP Gremlin Knob's hella spooky. Skeetzer, thanks very much for the 8 months. Longbow show to you too. Lagavulin's like not going to deal us any damage, and Gremlin Knob's gonna deal us like a lot. Like probably in the 50 range. Makes it a weird campfire to make a decision at. I guess I have to rest if I think I'm taking 50 from Gremlin Knob. Summer Blargs, the season. Hey, Darwin Gaming. Well, we crushed it. That was pretty good. It was a good turn one hand. Could have upgraded with that starting hand, but we don't always get that starting hand. The specimen's good. Deadly Poison, I think, is okay to be taking. And we upgrade Fumes, probably. Get Fumes upgraded, get Footwork upgraded. And we're missing like a Piercing Whale and a Crippling Cloud in terms of being good for the next act. Which is unfortunate because we're about to go to the next act, but you know. Can't always have everything. I don't know that I'm gen another unupgraded Deadly Poison right now. I guess maybe I am. I gotta remove some strikes though at this point. There are some pretty good relics. Maybe use attack potion next turn, we'll see. Yeah, probably not. Probably good with holding on to the potions for next act. Jackal Bunny thanks for the 13 months. Bomo show to you as well. Hey, Minkle Grunt. Hey, Hadood. Hey, Sweaty Lols. Is there any way to get good at this game? Just gotta sub to the channel, I think. Hey, Chocavant. I just wouldn't mind a block card right now. I think I'd take a backflip over most silent rares at the moment. A piercing whale. None of these look very impressive. I could take a bullet time so that I can take Snecko Eye, because I'm not sure I can take Snecko Eye right now. But I don't actually have enough card draw for bullet time to be any good, so... Runic Pyramid seems okay, but again, I don't have... I just need like a piercing whale. Ironclad's gonna have to do a lot of work. You're going to ask a question and then read the FAQ. Way to go, Phoebe. I'm so fucking proud. I'm so fucking proud of you. You have no idea. Yes, Ravalier, thanks for gifting that sub to Phoebe. Long Bomu show to you both. And various meats, thanks for the 2 months. There's Spire coming up on YouTube. I think it's bullet time or skip. So we see Snecko Eye like 1 time in 7-ish. 1 time in 7, 1 time or 8. Somewhere in that range. And a decent amount of the time that we see Snecko Eye, the other 2 relics are going to be absolute garbage. Honestly, a 4th energy doesn't do very much here. Our deck doesn't have any cards to play with it. Got no 2-cost cards. I think I take bullet time. It's going to be good with Pyramid as well. Yeah. Go for Black Star. I got good upgrades already. I could get away with a fusion hammer, I think. Got the upgraded fumes and footwork. Plus resting is probably a thing that happens a decent amount. I can probably beat elites, okay? Is this a black star? God. I don't know. I think we whiffed pretty hard there. I'd like a store pretty early in this act. There's nothing in the second half. 2 campfires here, but I have a fusion hammer. So all the elites are going to be in the first half. There isn't even a store back there. Question marks? There aren't many question marks either. Good grief. Guess I'm okay with that path. It's gonna leave me pretty healthy. Could also take the like 4 question marks over here. Let's start by going to this node, and then there are more decisions to be made. But going to this node won't be wrong by much ever, I don't think. Snap everything's for the 6 months. One show to you too. What's the craziest facial hair I've ever had? Not very crazy. I don't grow enough facial hair to do crazy things, really. Incredible bullet time. Absolutely incredible. Did about what I expected it to, in fairness. Oh, we did it again. I'm doing alright, Tapad. Go with an acrobatics, 4 energy, bullet time. Seems alright. Got an outmaneuver. An acrobatics and outmaneuver. Outmaneuver might be worse than strike right now. I do very much want to store. I also want to go left and take 2 elite fights. 329 gold. I also want to go this way and get all the question marks. Shit, I want to do it all. Well, let's go at least this way, and then we can decide left or right. I don't want to go to 2 stores, and if I'm going to this store, I sort of want to go this way anyway, so I might as well get this store instead. Incredible turn. Hey, Derwin Gaming, so much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it. I guess there's a world where I use attack potion to save 10 health there. 9 health. Actually not taking damage this turn. Why are there birds when I have no stone? I'm not sure. I think sometimes the game does bug out a little bit. Tungsten rod is a very, very good relic, yeah. Specimen! Oh my gosh, the value. You can mouse over cards if you want to see what they do. Alright, we got an escape plan, choke, and a leg sweep. Generally, we're just gonna take a leg sweep here. Don't see any reason not to this time. Possibly red sores. Can't play bullet time. Well, I mean, you can play bullet time, but it's a lot worse to play bullet time when it is putting a daze in your draw pile. did finish the Banner of Ruin run yesterday, yeah. Pick a Piercing Whale plus without thinking. The problem with going to the store is I have to go here and I don't really want to rest. Problem with going this way is I have to go to all these campfires. I don't really want to rest. I'm too healthy. Do I beat Collector? I'm at like basically full health? Probably. We don't have to go to a store now. We go to Elites. Give ourselves a reason to actually rest. Also, maybe we get a campfire relic. I'm okay with that. We mostly have the cards that we need right now. Could go Noxious Fumes. Could not go Noxious Fumes also. I didn't play much at all when Butcher's Circus came out. Just played the one tournament. Yeah, Midnight Heart. Game's gonna offer an unupgraded Catalyst. That's okay. I got a Blessing of the Forge for like the one time that'll matter. Oh, I've guaranteed that I get attacked while frail next turn. Whoops. That was probably not the right play. There isn't anything like that multi-hog. Okay, decent fight. Thought Banners of Ruin was fine. My plans for next games to play are in the title right now. Don't have any other than that. I like the calculated gamble. With an acrobatics already, can start to get some card draw going. I'm still at 51 health. Do I want a deck spot for Collector maybe? Probably better than the upgrade potion. Is there a context where I would intentionally pick Outmaneuver? There are not many. I'm just gonna go ahead and recall here. Centennial Puzzle's a very nice pickup for what it's worth. I will be weak next turn, so let's do this now. Sneaky Strike gives energy, right? But it deals the least damage out of all of the options. Well, I guess it lets me play Strike as well. Oh, I won't be weekend because I have Ginger? Sure. Sure. Stuff all matters a lot less when we're in this situation where we're like going to a campfire with nothing to do other than rest immediately after the fight. Sneaky Strike only triggers if you've discarded a card this turn. Okay, still chugging along. It feels like I could have taken Black Star. The Red Needle's very good. I'd take an upgraded skewer maybe, but not an unupgraded one. None of these really appeal. Potion Belt is quite good too. Gotta rest. Not allowed to do anything else. Uses some very strong relics. Pretty good. They're okay so far. True randomness discussion. I'm just so random, smiley face. Is that what we're going for? Why can't I recall again? I already got the key. What would it do? How's it going, Onion Mate? I like Escape Plan well enough to be taking it. I have to rest again. I'm at full health. Deck's too strong, apparently. You watched a reality TV show with another streamer. Huh. Kids had to fend for themselves for 40 days. They were age 8 to 15. Is that legal? Sort of surprised that that's legal. If it even is. I don't know. I don't know. These people got sued to death? Yeah, that sounds appropriate. I guess I have to rest next floor anyway. I'm sitting here worrying about taking damage in the fight, and it's like, just not even slightly relevant. The wiki page has a large section called legal implications. Yep. That sounds like, among other things, child abuse. Without even like thinking very hard at all. Probably exploitation of child labor too, I don't know. There was a saloon where the kids hung out and drank root beer. Oh, well, it doesn't sound so bad then. Question mark or hallway fight? We get Colosseum this way sometimes. We don't want any of this crap. Colosseums and stores. I would probably take apparitions. Halt! Both of the options seem about the same amount of good. Let's go for the meh. I don't know. How's the marginal utility on gold look at the moment? I guess this gets me like 2 relics. No luck. I'm imagining Legend of the Hidden Temple, except it lasts for 30 days or whatever. Which doesn't actually sound like that bad of an idea. Legend of the Hidden Temple was sweet. They had to pay for the root beer with currency earned from working. Holy shit. Oh my god. Who okayed this? That's child labor. Yep. Yep. That's what it's called. Pretty sure. Pretty sure I agree with you on that one. I might be just dead a little bit. Got a very bad start to this fight. Dead from max HP. Collector went. Summon buff. A little bit dead. Not like a lot dead, but definitely a little bit dead. Drew all of my block cards while not being attacked. Pretty standard stuff. Ooh. Summon's a bit lucky. Unfortunately, I'm dead next turn. A little bit dead next turn. And also dead this turn. Just the absolute worst collector fight, huh? Maybe if collector buffs next turn, I don't die. But I have to kill this, don't I? Can I afford to take 8? 7? I take 7 only. It's not actually that bad. That's less than letting a new one be at full health would cost me, I think. Yeah, that's too bad. Gosh, what a brutal collector fight. Deck was fine going into it. Just like very bad draw and very bad collector RNG. Just a sec. Alright. YouTube Jorbs would have lived. It wasn't like it was that hard to live in that fight. Just like play Noxious Fumes turn 1, draw Piercing Oil turn 2. Win fairly easily. There's a scene in the reality show where a 10-year-old kid confronts a wild bull and the bull runs away. I don't know. I don't know. I think we could boss relic trade in this run, because I don't... Well, okay, never mind. Take it back. Guess not, then. Well, the alternative is to try to get through here. No, would die. Unless we get a self-repair very early. We could go to the store and see if we get really strong. Runs must have gone poorly yesterday. I don't know, Silent like died to an Act 1 elite like Silent sometimes does. And then I tried relic swapping on Defect and died to Gremlin Knob. I hate relic swapping so much. Oh yeah, the Ironclad run got to 253 HP, I think, so that one wasn't too bad. The joys of playing Slay the Spire, and either being miles behind in unfun ways or miles ahead in unfun ways. I really want to go left. Tip: engage with other players to discover new and effective strategies. Huh. I'll decide what to do with my time. Thanks very much, Mega Crit Games. Know your place, jeez. I don't know. I don't like this act. Let's try going this way. Sometimes it works. Other times it doesn't. A quarter of the time this saves me 5 health. Next thing I know, they'll be demanding I have a nice day. I'll have exactly the sort of day I fucking want, thank you very much. You're not the boss of me. Making sure I'm seeing that right. Okay, cool. Very good. Pomelo juice. Take a cold snap, it's fine. If I do go this way, I can deviate, go to a store, get a late act campfire, it's sort of fine. As long as I don't die. But I think with the 2 Frost Orb cards, I probably don't die very often. Hey, Wilder, Gene Wilder. Thank you very much for the 3 months subbed on Bomo Show. To you as well. pretty good fight. I think I took 3 there. Something like that. Not bad anyway. Oh yeah, we like a barrage. I think I have enough orb channeling, and barrage is a good damage for elites. Start next turn. I sort of want these frost orbs though. Could play cool-headed. And then start next turn. I did kill my dual cast on the next shuffle of the deck though. Maybe dual cast is secretly bad. Doesn't seem like it is, I don't know. The potion of capacity would have been okay in this fight. So Defect does a lot better than the other characters going long in Lagavulin fights because the orbs don't get weaker. So even though I didn't play a block card that turn, I was still able to block for 14 or whatever. I have lethal there? I don't know, I didn't even look. Might be paying for my hubris now. Ouch. How hard would the fight be if Lagavulin debuffed focus too? It would be a bit tougher. It would be harder than it is at the moment. So Dead Branch is pretty good. I think I took enough health damage that I'm just gonna go the right path here. Reinforced Body is also pretty good, especially if I'm not fighting many Act 1 elites. About how dead am I right now? I'm okay with Charge Battery. Sure, I think Charge Battery is a bit better with Dead Branch too, because you generally have something to do with all of your extra cards. Symbiotic Virus is great. Remove a strike from the deck is great. Let's hope we don't die in that next hallway fight. Could go Chemical X and a second Reinforced Body. That seems incredibly good. Yeah, that seems just really, really good. And that's fine, I think. Self-repair is pretty solid. I wonder if I can take self-repair and upgrade it. I don't have any way to beat Hexaghost right now. I guess I have Dead Branch. Maybe I should take Sweeping Beam or Claw. I have Symbiotic Virus. It's a lot of damage. The potion's pretty good with Barrage too. I think I need another Sweeping Beam. Very, very, very little damage added this act. Feels gross because self-repair is a decent card. I'll try taking self-repair and upgrading Barrage and Sweeping Beam. See if that works out okay. Weekendings for 9 months. Angbomusho to YouTube. Which gremlin is most likely to be my friend? I think they're all my friends. Got one shield gremlin. You can get two in the gremlin leader fight, actually, but there will always be a gremlin leader for them to block for. Sunder? Don't hate it. It could be the upgrade instead of Sweeping Beam, I guess. I don't know if we can beat this Hexaghost, which sucks because this deck looks pretty sweet. But I feel like other than discarding the Capacity Potion, which was maybe questionable, I feel like I've generally done the things that would set me up to win here. Just haven't gotten that much help. For a deck with this many block cards, I sure didn't draw any block cards there, huh? I think this has to be dual cast. I don't think I get to hold that any longer. I'm dead, right? He sneaks and copy. guess there are still ways to high roll. Can't play Sunder. One card short of aggregate working. Damn. Alright, GG.